I'm an idiot. Ah, I'm an idiot. Thank you very much, Cheesecake. So I just talked to myself just then. Anyway, yes, I apologise for my lateness in starting this stream tonight. The gist of it is, I promised that I would help my dad out with doing my nan's garden. Took a little bit longer than we expected. You like that sometimes, yeah. Took a little bit longer. Had a meal over there, so that's why this stream started a little bit late. But yes, my nan's fine. The garden's looking a lot better. I'll most probably have to do it next week, but there'll be a lot less to do because we couldn't, you know, couldn't complete it all in one day. So it was when we decided to finish. It was about 7:30. So it's like oh god, I'm not designed. This dragon is not designed for manual labor. Very much. So yes, we've come back here. Oh, they're going to be doing a prisoner exchange. So I just want to see if I can. Nope. Just need to. Oh. Sorry. There we go. Anyway, sorry. It says screenshot failed, but I know it's worked. It's like, oh, that's a pretty good place to do a picture. Oh yeah. Oh. How many? No. Oh yeah. Oh, been a busy old day. So what have you been up to, may I ask, Cheesecake? Growing like the... Oh, okay. I'll have to see if I can find it. Other streams and my support, then my support. Oh, that's nice. I have a feeling we're going to enter quite a battle very quickly after doing this. I see. That's a ruby. What's the ruby? Thank you for coming so swift. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gotetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from rather the rush for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, bank, banking, throwing, or by bonking, throwing, or doing some mischief. Oh, okay, that explains you throwing stuff at me. But it just means you. Anyway, or just want to watch people suffer. I prefer the first option rather than the latter. That's because of him. Collapsed. Good God, is he alright? Going to bed and grumbling about cease. Showing signs of recovery. Made me promise not to tell you, but at least you worry not unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think high time you receive some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Gotetsu left his side. I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We'll visit him at once. Zedifgar, Alicia, shall we? It's like, yeah. Cutty. Voiced. I don't have to talk and save my voice.
Open wide now.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Thanks for throwing a switch at me.
I grow
Don't know
weary
why I
of the
keep
taste
showing
of
up a
wool.
health bar.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
Hello, Gutter.
A persimmon.
Thanks for the boop.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Thanks for the pet cheesecake as well. Okay.
I hope
Better.
we're not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Getting a sponge bath.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
In a Gutter, it was sort of
Is
what's it
something
regarding?
wrong, Tsuyu?
Something quite important.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can do that later.
I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Thanks for the. See you, Gutter. Speak later. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gotetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although, I suppose Gotetsu is an old man with the ways he charges through life. It could easily be got easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has punished himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. I was going to say the warrior of light, but that's me. My character, the big cat man. You too, Gutter. You stay safe. Well, he has given his all for land and will ask no more. What of his nurse? If Tetsu feigning that, well, he certainly has me fooled. No pretense. Fury, out of all of us, I would have think you the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? I've been spying on Yotetsu shadows, waiting for misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare a dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wisest, various shinobi would not go to such lengths. I could conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotetsu will Junior and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one time to prove that her memory is truly gone. I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandable, she is as good as fastened the chains around their neck. Which is why I meant to conclude this business with you first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no high purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Guardians are on their way. We have prepared to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks. Hear you? I can't pronounce these names. These names are a little bit hard for me. Oh, there's going to be a big battle. I know there is. Of the fact that I can run here, but I can't fly. So much travel. Don't even know if it's faster, but shall we wait here then? Lord Hyan should not be long. Okay. Friends, Junior is nowhere to be found. What? But the Guardians will be landing in a matter of moments. He fled. Could it mean that her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouting the streets as we speak, but it's possible Zuni has left the enclave altogether. Captain, a word. Did you perhaps carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers who I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her into the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. She was someone important, my lord. Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed, but be at ease, Captain. Would seem that Sunny has crossed the river. Kindly help me. No good can come of this. One. Scouting. Casting. I have to pick one of these. Useful, I'm sorry, but... It's like... Anyway. Oh, I get food this time. Gone unrecognized thus far, but can Army help us if someone catches a clear view of her face? I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for disappearance for all of this lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hyan. Now, as before, let us make our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Kiri know what we've learned and on the other side. I have no way of knowing where headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Lucis army and Browns. Alphano, if you would take the road to Loomis. Edgar, forgive me, but I ask you to interrogate the residents of Valhafsin at our quarry. But if everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the army smile upon us, on our efforts. I have to. Okay. Unlike the morning dew. It's autumn. Well, so that's good. Oh, thanks for the pet. And the boop. Get that on the new. Ah. And throwing an egg at me, I believe. That was an egg. Ah. Oh. And a rupee. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Paused it because I... Welcome to the banner. Yes, if there's anything you care to know, you only need a pale-skinned woman. Perhaps since no such traveller, I'm so sorry to say, most sorry. Scaly-skinned Nazimir, on the other hand, we have in abundance. All pale skin? Yes, I saw this woman on the way back from the fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallow east of here. and we headed in a northeast direction. For the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Bye. Ah, still trying to catch me, aren't you? Somewhat further off to the northeast. Damn it. Ah. Master Ball. Yep, but there's no Master Buzz. Bang. Bang. Further north. Yes, you do. I tell you how to get one. Surveying. Oh. Oh, this is taking a little bit longer. Oh dear. Tertiary class. Try to confirm yes. Same hat you're taking. Ugh. God, I hate the place names of this game. It's really interesting. Edgar, before you ask, a search of exactly not. So, chance reunion with you. It is. Operation I joined. Thereafter. How did the Anna? Any signs of the missing guess? Meow 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 meow. What's no? Oh, the car. Let's hurry. Yuri and I will check the paddies. Village square is yours.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon...
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
She couldn't have survived.
Oh no. Oh god.
What did I do?
Okay.
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed,
Sorry.
though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
Getting distracted from...
You're saying
Model.
she's forgotten?
There we go.
Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker! What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
They say a child will be the first one to notice. Seems more understanding. Child's mind is not been filtered.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah. uh at least dead and by judging actions remains oblivious. It seems. Let's see. Ah, and they say good for your health. I hope Gotetsu finds the taste liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way round, but let us continue on to the Loomis and our meeting with the ambassador. Oh, and they should still be there conducting their set. Ah. Oh god, I got really itchy. Oh. Oh. Got a bit. Clean my ear. Ugh. Die. Yep. Yep. There. First thing I do is want to get rid of it. Our Imperial guests have already arrived. Time to meet the ambassador. I'm gonna have to fight for my life. Of course, in this game, when don't I? Ah. Take my arm. Oh. Yep.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt
I do
as to the
not trust this
purity of
person
our
in
intentions.
essence.
I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Oh god. Father and mother.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
Go set.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
Even he can detect it.
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
If I could, I'd most probably separate that smug face from that body and save us a lot of effort.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
I know, it's quite grim what I just said, but I'm gonna have to use knife. What are those things? Oh, sorry. Still unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter to rest. I have sent her back to the enclave with Yagiri to give Gotetsu his precious permission. Come, let us follow them. That look. Oh, nothing of consequence. Most likely, guess it on our return. He expected some. I do like the characters in this because they give the essence of they actually are paying attention to other stuff that's happening and listening to you as well. So yeah, it's much better than what you see in other games where they go, "Oh yeah, you just imagine it." It's like you're a kid, like, oh. We should pay a visit to Gotetsu and assure him about faith. We know that the Empire has finally relinquished claim on her. You threw a chain, Bill. Bill. Jump chain.
Are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in.
Get jump scared. Right, okay. Thanks, cheesecake. Does take a little bit more than that to jump scare me.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me.
Starting to slowly get her memories back.
She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
I already hated him so much.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Yes, yes, indeed. As we found out,
My lord, forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
Ugh.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Of course. Not a douchebag hero. Help, I'll help. I'm a goody two-shoes hero. Even though in every dragon, even Cheesecake, who sounds really cute and honorable, there's that tiny little bit of evil in us. Mainly because of world domination. It's just a genetics thing. Every dragon has world domination inside them. It depends sort of between them. Some have more than others and all that.
Help! Help me!
Powered by anger and destruction. Oh, okay. My mistake.
If only I hadn't remembered.
That's fair enough. Oh.
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Remembering.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us
But
back
mainly
to Doma,
cookies.
you were the last person
Yeah,
I
that's quite a good important part of the dragon diet.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery. You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now They're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine! I don't deserve this!
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
I'm sorry to say this, but they deserve to die. I think in the UK they'd be classed as W anchor parents.
You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
Oh, crap. He was doing well, but...
To the very depths I have sunk. My soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask.
This is like if he had have not pushed it this far, she'd be happy and most probably better off. No, she would have been better off.
For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my
Oh god. Killer.
And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu!
What?
Ugh. Of course he was there.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Well,
Please. I don't want to die.
Any sign of her?
Meow, meow, meow.
What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
Dirty, dirty. No offense, Stag. You're a wonderful snake. There is various snakes out there.
We must gather the others.
I had to add that in because I know if he's listening in the back lurking, I'm going to suddenly get punished. And Breen is a good snake. He's a good snake as well. All the snakes I've met so far are good, but it's just a general term. Anyway, moving on to the game. We have recovered them. With that, they had never again set foot in Doma. I broke the news. Go texting himself. He was quiet. I think it's best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Sorry. My brain was suddenly went into slow-mo there. It's like, ah! It is by any measure a cruel tryst, not least for Gotetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Gotetsu into the Guardian's hands should her conditions improve prior to the hour of the exchange. But that reckoning all is not as it should be, then it must be. Can accept. But what cannot accept are the unconscious lengths to which Athena went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration of Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insisted on bringing to our meeting. Whatever the ambassador's planning, I think our negotiations peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concerns. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. Always precaution if the main structure of the castrum stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. Citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal, while we took steps to ensure that. Good. That's just what happens when I talk a lot. I start getting very yawny. So, entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobscured exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experimental facilities, and should matters have turned for the worse, I would hope to be able to at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate burn, on the other hand, would require only a single one. Leaves us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Russian can convince to part with one. Might I take the lead on this one? I've had dealings with pirates before. I won't be alone, will I? Said Afgar. Oh, suppose not. Well, that was enthusiastic. Were you hoping to join Skulking mission by any chance? Oh. I just sort of like, it's like you just assumed. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen common it is. Come on, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord, pray forgive my presumption, but by your leave, Master Alphinaud and I shall be about our task. Oh. And we should be on our way to Kuru. Time is short and rest will take some convincing. Hopefully this will help me there automatically. But I'm not holding out because this is Final Fantasy XIV. Never does that. Yeah, told you. Anyway. Like, time is short. It's like, oh. 26,000. So I've got more than fast travel there. You have entered the sanctuary. Anyway. Oh yeah, I got that. I just got to get something out of my pocket. Up the stairs we go. There we go. Ah. Now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? Come to offer Doma chains in place of Guardian ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what a fine subject you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your utility, but to request your aid once more. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you and not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say, seems a bit lopsided to me, where the profit for us in all of this. Profit? Must you always think of such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You would pay our fine, sail in peace, deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out the water drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself. Okay, we did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to the records recovered by the Liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many allies will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to be granted them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into the ring. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? Got a good point. He's got a good point. Seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hyan. The losses we suffered at Garlean's hands are no secret, but drove them out of Doma. The Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travellers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Okay. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship, but before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during our battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has been declared seaworthy. It's sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and waterline razors, those upper planks are best be re-cracked. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me a favour of swimming around the hole and checking for weaknesses, that is. Doma lords not averse to getting their robes wet. Nice. Not this, Doma lord. If each inspect a third of the ship, it should be done in a thrice. That is the spirit. Ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Ah, cute little. I believe that's Snack Attacks. Gator. Oh no, Mormon. Groove. Oh, a dancing. It looks like a dancing alligator. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape. Apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named. Yes, Shiri. Oh god. And I thought I had the knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Oh, I feel exaggerating. Lives up to reputation. I wonder what his reputation. I can't remember what reputation is. Anyway, oh. Oh, what the hell? Shortcut. That's a lot of time. Like, yeah. I know I could have flown down here. Honestly. Oh, he's... Oh. Ba-ba-bum. Damage here. Okay. Deck and talk to the person. Ah. Oh, someone said something. I am the shipwright, a apprenticeship. Find anything that might need attention. The section I inspected seemed solid enough. I found a small crack. On the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracks or holes in my section of the hull. Your Lord Hyan, the captain sent you to inspect the hull? Oh, me has mercy. Forgive us for this discourtesy, my lord. 'Tis quite all right. In fact, I'd rather enjoy it. I take it you're of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she worthy? Oh. Captain, we've found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed. I see you have the boy. Did you tell Joy? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life if he chooses. I expect that they are provided for. I've heard that those who join the Confederacy forswore ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yammering for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped my toes with us. There is a life for him in Doma. He should have the choice to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest was uprooted many and more, be it in Jaxil or out on the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that the she and the others like him are free to dwell where they desire. I'll just call if it's a guy I can't pronounce, Dave and Diane. There we go. For female. Then the master is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Unless they don't tell me, then I'll... Charlie's a unit. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Please, please, please. No. Of course not. Right, okay, I'm just... I'm just going to quickly take a break because I've got old Dragon's Bladder, so I'll rid of it. Okay. Right, I'm back. Sorry, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but never mind. Anyway, I like the fact that it actually registered putting a bottle there. I was expecting that cheesecake, and thank you for the cactan. Okay. I knew that would happen as soon as I came back. Did you expect that? Well, it's sort of kind of, I took a little while. And I know what you said last time, yesterday. That's why I'm never going to say in a second with you there. Because I know you'll start counting. So I'll start saying in a bit. I'm just making myself a sippy. Yeah, it's the people I've been hanging out with. There we go. I see. Oh. Yeah. Their task before us. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety in the event of hostilities. Lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. I think we might be joined by someone. Have to wait and see. So, yes. There, the Confederacy pledged a ship ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray. Tell me these precautions were unnecessary. So. Strength. The primary agreement. Iron is ready to proceed. Prisoner exchange. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Akuru in charge of organizing transports for illegal prisoners. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with the Confederate allies. Come, they wait us on the riverbank not far from the castrum. Omen Enclave. I don't see the point in it having such a small area. Across the river. Glittering Basin. That's working. Yeah, we'll see if that works. There's the Confederate. Oh. Different combination. Party is assembled then. Hi, and ready for what lies ahead. I trust be fusion though. Tower across the water. Scene of the exchange. That and whatever else as planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yuri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at first sight of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lead what support we can. Ship awaits you at loading dock. Shall we see you safely home? Done a party invite. It just caught me off. There we go. Oh, I'm unable to. I'm in a cutscene at the moment. Kind of did that at a bit of a poor time. I think I was just about to enter a cutscene. Containers. It's the conscript. Never said they'd give him alive.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Ah, yeah, right.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yes, we were. And she's smoking again.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Right, okay, I'm gonna have to kill her. Or someone's gonna have to kill her.
shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh no. Oh god. Oh crap. There's something in it on. Or primal.
What has she done? Oh gods, this is a summoning.
No, I really didn't want to do this. I thought I was going to have a relaxing thing, but never mind. Never mind. I want. Cloud of Darkness, maybe? Just trying to find the other ones. Is it a new one? Okay. Okay. We'll after this cutscene, we'll get the Discord set up and you'll be able to hear Rin. Right. Said he could summon Bahamut.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Oh my god. His plan all along.
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw.
As you command.
Fine. All along. Slimy worm is.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Ugh. A strategic withdrawal.
Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The
I know.
field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
Well, you're about to find out, bitch. Sorry. Excuse my French.
Plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come. Let us cast the stalks and look up.
Sorry, cheesecake.
I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Right, I'm just gonna get everything quick set up. Yeah. Right, with the new regular duty. So let me just quickly turn that off. Where are you? One Sorry, people. I'm just totally having. Oh, you're already on. Okay. So yeah. So if you join that Discord, going through the right channel. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Just sort of sprung this on me, so I just have to. But luckily, I can do it quite quickly. That seems fair enough. Okay. Through this trial, apparently. But out of that. Oh, is that gonna work? Yes, okay, that is gonna work. But let me just Discord.
Oh.
There we go. Luckily, there should be like a PNG. Oh no, there we go. Oh god, hang on, 1 second.
Ow. Why is someone speaking using my body?
Hang on. You're hidden, apparently. There you are. Oh.
Ow.
Hang on 1 second. That's not right. Hello, what the hell's going on here? You totally like a bit of you.
Ow. Sad cat noises. But I sound so depressed. I'm actually not sad at all, though. Yay, I have my Palico minion. Oh, right, Drake, you could do the Monster Hunter one now. Since you're above level 70, you're actually now able to do the Monster Hunter duty in this.
Ah, cool.
So you could get the Palico minion and start getting the Rathalos armor.
That gonna work? Try talking now.
Mao.
That's not gonna work. Right, okay, yeah, we'll just hide that for the moment. It appears it's gonna need a little bit of work. I haven't used it in a while. So, anyway.
I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. I wasn't expecting Drake to try to do this.
Anyway, yeah, I apologize, people. It was unplanned, but yeah. Anyway, so yes, try and send me an invite again. Yay! I've joined.
Cat. Oh, were you able to leave that little room?
Let's see. I can't see any way out.
There should be like a little orb or something in front of one of the doors saying, some sort of like.
Nope. I think I got it.
Because if I can figure out where you are, I can come bother you.
Excuse me?
What? I just want to come bother you.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're over there. Okay. Found you.
Just fast traveled here, didn't you?
Actually, I've been here for a while. Hey, what's this? You just summon Bahamut now.
Okay. I start the duty from out here.
Yeah, I need to promote you.
Okay. I think I need to go inside and actually, I didn't click it.
It should be under trials. Good.
Trials, here we go.
Yeah, under Stormblood it should be called Castrum Fluminous.
Oh, yes, yes it is. 8 minutes. I'm not there.
Such a nerd. Huh?
You were trying to pat me and it's like, I'm not there.
Such a nerd.
Why am I a nerd?
No, I said I look like such a nerd.
Oh, okay.
Silly. But what I can do is this.
Doesn't help that your Ifrit summon is kind of in the way of...
Ifrit, go stand in the water or something. Ifrit was being naughty, so I made him face the wall. There we go.
The amount of emotes you have.
Well, yes, I also have the ability to sip tea.
I can eat an apple. I also have that.
Mine's purple.
Of course, my scythe sticks out the top of it. But yeah.
Oh, my glamour's on this broke.
Yes, yes, because all you're topless.
Oh yeah, I'm topless here, but it's like it just all my glamour's broke.
Okay.
For this because I accidentally stored some of my armor for this dude. This is my Reaper. Very blue.
Yes, yes, it is very blue.
Yeah, I made him Dragoon Blue. That's actually the name of the color. I like showing off my outfits.
He has so many macros set characters with change.
Such a tiny gun. Uh-huh. And I can do this as well. Yeah, my sword has a little dragon on it.
Yes, it does.
And he curls in when I put him away. And it's just like...
Remember what you actually had picked?
Yep, Summoner.
Okay.
I like Summoner.
Hopefully this shouldn't take too long, but never know. Just look like a casual. Oh wait, no, so that's Mark of the Master of the Hand.
Of the hand.
Oh yeah.
Disciple of the land.
I can never remember those. It's the disciple bit that I can't remember.
Oh crap. My blue mage outfit broke.
Yes, it did.
Well, yep, back to summoner, I guess.
Running nearly butt naked through the street. He ran butt naked through the camp, and I think he was holding a banana. Or it might have been one of nature's mysteries.
Bap.
I couldn't resist.
Bad.
It's one of the best jokes. Ah! Thanks, Cheesecake. Oh.
Thanks for bapping them. They deserved it. Alright, I also got a new emote recently as well. Though I'm gonna turn off my emote log for this. Because, it's fun to spam.
I think this is actually touching my... Oh, there we go. That was touching my brain.
Wow, I sure hope they didn't brain your damage. Oh yeah, Drake, look what else I can do.
Oh, God. You completed that another mission, didn't you?
No, I got that one from the cash shop.
Ah, okay.
It's the Senor Sabatender dance. Silly. So I keep thinking, like, even though I know he's a cactus, I'm just like, wow, he looks like a pickle.
Why do you have a bit of math? Why do you have a math book with tons of angles?
Because they're literally arcane geometrics.
Oh. So when did you get that scar?
Oh, the scarf.
Scar.
Oh, Trauma. Anyway.
Okay.
Nah. Oh, shut up. You love me really, hun.
Yeah, I'll have to get the PNG sorted out after this stream because I like to sort of have that. Sort of once I get it set up, I can then maybe, I've got a plan of maybe inviting some more guests further down the line. Play me in other games. I mean, play with me in other games. Oh god, that's the biggest fail I've ever done on stream.
Eh, I'm the coolest guest though. I live with you.
I have a feeling a few of them may disagree, but we'll have to wait and see.
Well, actually, I'm literally the coolest. I'm a frost dragon.
Technically, you're right, but I don't like it.
And also, you're within bapping distance IRL, so yeah. Not gonna lie, the opening part of the daytime music for this place really sounds like someone made it on Minecraft no blocks. Like, the song isn't bad, it's just like, yeah, it really sounds like Minecraft no blocks. You're already mad at me because you can't hear it now.
Meant to be authentic Chinese music. Or Far Eastern music.
Yeah.
I still love my little dragon with a legendary knife.
Alright, I have a minion I need to show you. I was doing a Beast Tribe quest line recently, and I got this little dude. Look at him.
Aw, adorable.
makes the little noises when he walks. I also have this little fellow.
That's exceedingly cute.
Mini me. Oh! I love them so much. Oh yeah, I also have a minion of Ultros.
What?
A minion of Ultros, the fucking hentai fucking squid.
Oh, him. Yeah. He's yeah. I think I do as well.
He's got an infamous reputation on this Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one time when fucking Dixie came on.
Oh yes, yeah.
The very moment it started getting dicey.
That is clipped. There is a clip. That is clipped. So if you go over to my sort of collections, you'll find in the Final Fantasy, there's only one clip at the moment, and it is the incident when I first streamed Final Fantasy 14. It was a Hildebrand mission, and it had that squid in it, and there was just one line in it, and it's like, I don't like where this is going. This is really starting to freak me, and I am apologizing profusely. It's like, oh god. Like, just sort of, I think that was like a few days after actually starting to stream. I just went, oh no. No, please don't. Oh.
I've also got this little fellow. Tiny chocobo friend.
Aww.
Alright, I also have a little dragon friend.
Is it Midgard Torma?
No, it's Shinryu. Look, he's in this little chest. And out he comes.
He has a hat. It does look like he has a hat on the back.
It does kinda actually. It kind of just chills in the chest sometimes. Though because he sits there for too long, if you run away from it, they'll just teleport.
Ah.
I think one of my favorite minions has to be, it just no contest. It's this little fellow. And if I type in /handover, delete from my hand.
Beckon? Something else.
I don't actually know whether Fenrir has Fafnir has a beckon or handover action. Some of them do.
Yep.
Yeah, if you do that if you do that with the emote log turned on, it'll say that you fed it.
Ah, I see. You stop attacking things.
But Bahamut's so cool.
Oh, there's a lot to do. Sorry. So I apologise. We're still waiting on the. This is the only slight issue with Final Fantasy 14 I've found. Trying to
Queues.
Yeah. The queues are just sometimes ridiculous. It started off 8 minutes. It now says 11, but we've been waiting for 14 minutes. Like,
Well, it'd help if you played literally any other class.
Oh, we've got another class. A healer. Got a healer. Just waiting on 2 more DPSs, 2 tanks, and 1 healer. That was the Dota mode. Just care for me, Rick.
Of course I do. I'll do this.
Cast Mega Flare on you. Like Splash with Magikarp.
You're tall.
Old?
I said you're tall.
Yes, I am tall. And doing it again.
What?
Doting look into each other's eyes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Hrothgar, whenever they look at each other, they just have the fucking bedroom eyes going on.
Yeah.
Like seriously, if you stop aiming at Fafnir, it's just like he just they just have like this oh my god, you gorgeous sort of look. It's like oh.
They've really got Smoldrus sort of looks. It's like, I know yours.
It's even better if I just just wink. Now.
Wow. Oh, I did find something out. They've introduced a chat emoji, a chat. Oh, never mind. I'll just. Yeah, they've introduced a chat emote in Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, gesture. That's it. When you're eating, go to gestures. There's a chat one. Oh god.
Just for reference, the music in the second phase of this is an absolute banger.
Of course it is. Monster Hunter, it's Final Fantasy 14. Every boss battle has a banging tune, and I need to do that. 1 second. It's like, oh, I forgot something. Yeah, I apologise for the quick stutter there in game. It's just sort of like when it's zoomed in, it's like, up, and there we go. I know I'm at sort of 30 frames per second, but even then it can't handle it. It's like,
Right, essentially, remember the order that these came
Yeah.
out.
I was trying to be cunning there, but
I did. I still have yet to get hit. Me and my big mouth.
of course you got hit.
Well, it wasn't raid wide, so. I'm gonna hit him with a Baja Blast.
Oh. Kind of a unique.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
Well, that's more, and I'm frozen. Oh, down for the count. Okay. I think it's. Back to a parent. I think we've got to face a bunch of these, so Homeland.
Final Fantasy 14, the only game I know that has a suffering gauge.
Yeah. Suffer. I'm already suffering. Why? I have carpal tunnel. It's like just pressing the same buttons over and over again. What? I'm already suffering. I have carpal tunnel.
Oh, it's...
He knows.
Hey, it's the guy who made a Dragon Sona with a guy from Yorkshire. Oh, hey, it's that dude.
Yeah, go.
Setsu.
Yeah. I see. So if we, this is her. Okay, this has suddenly got a bit.
It's got very meta.
Yeah. And not psychedelic. Oh, what's the word?
Psychological?
Yeah, that's it. We're suddenly fighting the demons in her mind.
And here is the absolute banger.
Boom. I'm not sure about her voice acting in this.
Huh?
Not so sure about the voice acting that she's doing.
I don't know, I think it fits her.
Oh.
Like, this is kind of like the boss in the Crystal Tower race.
Yeah.
You essentially stay on here until you get like, I think about like 3 stacks and then you change over.
Okay. I haven't got any stacks. Oh, yes I have. Shit. Oh crap. Oh, there we go. 3 stacks. And over we go. Of course. I don't think anyone, don't think someone didn't quite understand that.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's most probably one of those mechanics that barely comes across, happens and all that. Nightfall. Oh crap. So that was the first. Keep picking the third one. Why am I not using that? Torment until death. Oh, make sure I'm got 1, I've got 2, and I've got 3. Then I switch sides. Going like that. 1. Crap. Ah, shit. Ah.
It's okay, I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I just mistimed that. Blood Moon. Dance of the Dead. Oh.
Yeah, there was no way you were going to survive that stack.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor white mage. Holy shit.
What?
That white mage was all on their own for a while there.
That's because everyone went into... I'm kind of waiting a little bit to be summoned.
Oh crap! Guess I'll die. Oh, we're so close.
Why am I not using that? I keep forgetting that. I haven't played this in a while, so. And I'm dead. Oh, you got healed. Be careful. Emma. Yes.
That was fun.
Yes. But is she going to go still be evil, or is she actually going to turn over a whole new leaf?
And I'm gonna use Dote on your corpse and leave.
What?
I'm gonna use Dote on your corpse and leave.
Why are you going to dote on my corpse and leave?
I don't know. Your corpse was just there and notable.
Oh, there's one player. Let's give it a recommendation to.
Anyways,
Oh,
I'm gonna head out here.
Okay,
I just wanted to help you out with this.
that's fine. That's why I wanted to have a Discord, because giving both sides is better.
Right then, I'll see you guys later.
Yep, see it. Oh. Hell, thank you for the follow, sweet son. Just got shot. Oh, God. What an absolute toe rag.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts.
Big tiger and random guy. Relatable. You've kind of come in at a random time, haven't you? Welcome in. Hello. How are you today?
Such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
I'm good, thank you. I've had a bit of a busy day. I helped my dad in gardening for my nan. Sorry.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point. It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I
Oh.
should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his favor.
Oh, God.
No one alive loves him more than I!
And he's kind of gone psycho.
Harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth. Worthless whore.
Oh, sus.
Oh. Oh, I know who that is.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh. Oh, I see.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives.
Interesting.
Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Well, at least I didn't. I'm keeping my hands clean. It's like, I didn't do anything.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now,
Who is flabbergasted? Yes, he is.
satisfied. You should feel honored.
Oh my boy, clutching, chattering his. Yeah.
The last of my strength. Just for you.
Up on our.
Oh, that's all ended.
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
But you've kind of proved something. Deserve to be changed.
He will mourn to you, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Let me just. Okay, I'm just going to say one thing. Oh, people! Oh, thanks, Sweetson, for the poop. Thank you. Before that, I'm just going to quickly do a rant. Will people stop dying in this game? who have really interesting storylines. I just want them there. Oh, here we go. Flashback. Flashback. Woo. Anyway, couldn't resist. Ooh.
Lord Xenos.
I killed him.
I am at your disposal.
Asahi, you
Mention him.
Doma.
Well, it is a Japanese game, so there's a possibility it might look like another character from a different game.
My lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, You are to locate the acting viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps.
That isn't the original Xenos.
Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami,
I've already killed the original
she
Xenos.
will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord,
Oh,
ever
you-
since the day you saw fit to save
no.
my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
And we all know that is incorrect. Did fail. Big time! Well, most of the plan failed.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Ugh. He already has, and he's failed. Look at this. You have this fake Xenos.
You have prevailed, I see.
She is gone. Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
100%. No. Okay, maybe. I'm wrong. Ah.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Yes. Find this plot.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
Yep.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the
Ah,
battle in Alameda.
thanks for joining.
I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but
Yes, sir.
Lord Xenos is very much
So, what
alive.
would you be preferred to be
Granted
called
our
by,
party
Sween?
audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but
We
his recovery
or
appeared to be proceeding
Issa?
apace.
Yeso? Sorry if I butcher your name,
I share
by the
Lord
way.
Kian's
I always
confusion.
apologise.
The man's death was confirmed, and his
If you watch
remains
me for a
intact.
few minutes, I try
These are
and for
matters
that.
of public record.
Good, okay. Hey. Ah. Okay.
doubt you believe
I'll
what
try
you
and
say.
remember.
But
I had a
what
friend
is
who
the
has a different name. I know
An
his.
imposter has infiltrated the
As
innermost circle of the Imperial
I
Court.
keep forgetting who it
The idea is
is.
inconceivable, absurd, but worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings.
Yep.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions.
Oh,
Next to
that's
him,
me.
I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
Me. The big kid. Cat. Big cat. Up here.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
I believe in you. Whoa, what the hell's happened to my car? God, sorry. I really don't know what happened there.
'Tis not for me to stop you.
Not
But
my,
I would
break.
have you consider an alternative
Oh, one thing.
arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Oh yeah, I haven't killed an Assi in it. Or DLC, sure. Ash. Virtually, but summoning? Thank the karma you were here. And none of us would have escaped vengeance, not intervened. She was a pawn, but still had a choice, and she chose to plan. Because the wonder Gotetsu parted in silence. I gather left the same way came alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Silk Bun. The battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee. Then I suggest we put Red doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. 'Twould be a shame to miss the joyous view. Gone straight back to the Enclave. Like, there we go.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Thought there would be a nod there. Pay respects.
Ah, there you are.
Ah, he shaved himself. Head.
Gosetsu, your hair.
My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord.
Yes, he
Thus
does.
did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
Yep.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
And right, I think I'm getting quite close to the end of the post-games Stormblood. There we go. Fair journey to you, my friend. Let me just get with this. There we go. It's a sweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause. Grateful. Pray join us in. And thank you properly. Lord Hiron is expecting you. Yeah. Asked me. Saw that. Anyway. Our brothers and sisters are returned. Dream of Doma's rest. That closer to be a day that will live long in memory. Deepest thanks. Sorry. At least you think complacent. Sure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives in a source of grave concern. Mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but Alphino. Send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gotetsu. Gotetsu? I may be saying it. By building a nation to which none need live in fear. I confess I missed. The thought that he has last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed, in you such kindness? I believe the answer lies in tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Well, they were never far from his thoughts. In you, child like Maine, I believe we saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of the country. He suffered hardships, drove beyond his limits of education, complaint. So, do you could never trace his daughter? I had hoped at his side he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. That army had been so mine. Even now, I labour any meaning of Sinyu's fate to deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins. Oh God, sorry, this happens when I talk a lot. Ugh. Sort of reading and talking a lot. It's anyway, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother, and that truly have been their will. That cannot tell you. Will of the Kami, not for us to know. But what I do know, for a brief moment, a girl known as Sinyu among us, that she brought happy cat face. Every time I see it, it does look like a happy cat face. It's like, Oh, what do you... I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here and we have a lot to... But before we head back to Stones, let's pull in at Rolga's Reach. The ones to tell Lisa. After everything we went through together, we owe her. Yep. That. Yes. Saves me a bit. Anyway. Excuse me. Oh, is that the mission? Unlock that. That might be a mission. Ah, the hunt for Omega. I'll just get this on my list. Sedefgar, thank God you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up Operation Rolga's Reach while we look at Omega. Omega's a giant beetle type robot. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say. Still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the Battle of Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up in the hands that shackled with some very distinct findings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw yourself. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get it on. Hey, I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Uju standing on the table. Ah, good, he's going to be a cut. Voice acted or not, so. Sedefgar, Elisa, you're back. No Alpha now? It's good to see you, Elise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might be still alive. What? But that's if this is a joke, gods, this better be a joke. Explain the whole thing, blah blah blah. I saw it in a vision. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it, and here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous it sounds. I still have having difficult believing it myself, but when I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Set of Guards. Saw the Crown Prince with the Echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in recent past. Xenos is alive. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. We had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. I and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Al's guilt. Whatever you're talking about. Tancred, what brings you? Alphino had me lend hand to Feltry, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look into you before leading my wary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but there's some suggestion to the late Crown Prince could have gotten better. If so, I might suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business. Much as I hate the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave, but if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we manage it. Enos is buried by a blood howl in locked. His grave was set apart from the others, left unmarked, so as not to upset the locals. Then it should be shouldn't be too hard to find. Agago, you're in charge until I get back. I'm gonna have to fast travel. Kind of fast travel. I could do this. I hate this. So, I could do this. Oh. I can't fly here. Can I fly? I'll worry about the hunt for Omega later. Okay. Oh. Might end. But I'll just sort of go for a little. I've just got. It's on auto run because otherwise you hold down to. Like, my thing. One does that. Fucking so. Oh, I could. Anyway. Oh, there. Oh. Thank you. better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was occupied. Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. I'd best be sure we are not observed in doing it. Shall we begin?
Fine.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I apologize for...
We seem to be missing a corpse.
I apologize for the background sound.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Well, he doesn't look trustworthy. There's no corpse. There's no corpse, then we are to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. Might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend to credence the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alpha Node's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the first people responsible for returning the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want you to know for sure if a body was ever buried here and how certain we are Xenos properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some sick trick. Some trick. He's as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Brother Van needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Volga's Reach. I don't know why I've surprised with matters settled down in Doma. We were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Right. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this is... So if we just do this, this will complete the sort of mission and we end the stream there, so... Oh. Got to read that bit, but never mind. At least, Zedifgar, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? It's all good and well. Telling the whole bloomin' story again. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that Ascians now inhabit Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Zedifgar? Nah, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extend to the question of his own safety? Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into enemy stronghold, shadowy web of the Paragons, like as not. when it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm right. I just wish there was something I could besides pray. Okay. Have a bit of background music. Change the camera. Right. Oh, hang on. 1 second. We cannot suffer on icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear, the icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. Summoner is dead, and the right beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaved exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme. There is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Gonna be it? Second? No, it's not. What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I'll ask you a question, soldier. Have you lost your mind? That's what I meant to say. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. Upon the stage I took, preparing to take my final blow, only to find that the finale but an intermission. Will I use this chance to repent my sin? Embrace godness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Oh no, that's Xenos. So Xenos' mind has been moved into another body, and the Ascian body. Oh, sorry, I thought I'd had sound effects. That was actually quite a good sound effect, wasn't it? Anyway, right, so I've just completed that. So anyway, let's go back to the original plan. So, yes. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, thank you for coming along and watching me today. Sorry I started late and I'm finishing a little bit. It's not as long as it usually is, but anyway. So yes, you may have been seeing it pop up and all that. I'll leave that because it is the last message. But I also do have a Twitter that I will post updates to as well if you want a more quicker response, because they do appear in Discord, but they take a little while to just appear. So Twitter might be a bit quicker on the updates. But yes, so yes, thank you for coming along. So yes, let's see who we can raid, shall we? I don't really have a plan for raiding. I don't really have a plan when I. Very much. There we go. Might have one suggestion. I think we'll go. Let's have started, shall we? I think it might be coming. He'll go and raid. I think we'll go and see. Oh, I'm trying to say her name. Ponami. Oh, I can't pronounce her name, but yeah, she's a PNG VTuber. She's currently playing Skyrim. She's she's a wonderful person. They are she, they, but I don't quite know what pronoun she's currently using. So yes, let's start a raid to. Wonderful. Them. So started the raid there. Right, okay, so yes, thank you again everyone who came along for the stream. It's really grateful, and thank you for the follow, Sweenson. And I will catch you tomorrow for a super long, it's normally about 6 hours stream tomorrow. So I'll see you there. Bye.